Here we are again, ladies and gentlemen, back in action live and in living color with the 1987 Supermod. I'm your host, Brad Drake, and this is my AWA save. So tonight, the tour continues for the AWA as we move into Omaha, Nebraska. The venue has already been set. It's the Omaha Civic Auditorium, but let's go ahead and double check that to make sure that we're getting the most people in seats as possible. So we'll set it at 6 and then we'll set it at 10 because you can see we're looking at, we're looking at almost 12,000 fans. So let's see what that gives us here. Okay, in Omaha Civic Auditorium, that's it. And that's already what's booked, so we are good to go. Let's go ahead and take a look at our backstage incidents. Oh no, there's a whole lot of stuff going on here. What did Sabrina do? Oh, she had a great atmosphere backstage and she pulled a great rib. You're a good woman, Sabrina. Thank you. Looks like the rest is all protege work. Nothing to be concerned about or worried about. All right. And let's see who's absent. Saito is in All Japan. I'm sorry, New Japan. But I don't think that's going to affect us. Let's take a look at our card. Let's give a rundown of tonight's show in the opener. Vivian St. John is going to face Candi Devine. The Top Guns are going to battle the Destruction Crew. Wendi Richter challenges Sherri Martel for the World Women's title. The Terrorist faces Baron von Raschke. Greg Wojokowski will battle Wahoo McDaniel. Billy Robinson is going to challenge GREG GAGNE for the World Television title. Bobby Duncum is going to face Jerry Lawler in the semi-main. And in our main event, Oliver and Summers are going to challenge the Midnight Rockers for the World Tag Team title. Let's get to booking. All right, St. John versus Devine is our opener, and I think this is a 10-minute match. As I said in the last video, folks, I was out of town for a couple days, so my brain has been on restart. And there is Candi Devine. So it's fun. I try to record a batch of these at a time. So, you know, when you're gone for a few days, you kind of lose your momentum. So you got to get your bearings back and get back to it. So that's where we're at. All right, so the last time Candi Devine and Vivian St. John met, St. John got the win. So Candi Devine is going to get the win here in the opener in Omaha. The Top Guns are going to face the Destruction Crew. And this one goes 12. There's the Top Guns. There is the Destruction Crew. We can auto name this one, and let's double check and see who got the win the last time. The Destruction Crew got the win the last time. They actually got 2 in a row because they met up on a spot show. So John Paul is going to get the victory for his team, the Top Guns here. And we're rolling right along. Richter versus Sherri Martel. I can't remember the result of their last match. And there's the World Women's title. I clicked on World Television by accident. That would not have been good. And there's Wendi Richter. And there is Sherri Martel. And let's see how these two ladies did the last time. Wendi Richter got the win the last time, so Sherri Martel is going to win here in Omaha. And of course, she's going to do it by cheating. Would you expect anything less? All right, that one is booked up. And the Terrorist is going to face Baron von Raschke. And we're going to change something up here a little bit just to do some experimentation. We're going to give Richter and Martel 14. And we're going to give the Terrorist and von Raschke 12. There's the Terrorist. All right, this one's set. We'll let the AI decide that one, but I think we know what's going to be the outcome. And here's Wojokowski and McDaniel. This has been a terrific feud so far. It has far surpassed my expectations. And I could only imagine these two beating the shit out of each other in matches because that's what would have happened. Wahoo was limited at this point in his career, but he could still sell, and he was still a believable SOB with those nasty chops. All right, so McDaniel got the win the last time. So Wojokowski is going to go over here, and of course he's going to do it with the assistance of his manager, Dirty Don Carson. All right, we're all set on that one. Next, we got Robinson and Gagne for the World Television title. This one goes 16. And last time I clicked television for the World Women's, and this time I clicked women's for the World Television. What are you going to do? Sometimes you just can't win. All right, here is GREG GAGNE, and I think GREG GAGNE got the win the last time, but we'll check here. Yes, Gagne got the win the last time. So we're going to have Billy Robinson go over here. That's going to be a technical masterclass. And Billy Robinson is going to win by count out. So there is no title change, but it still keeps the feud hot and fun. All right, Duncum and Lawler here in the semi-main. And this match never disappoints. And I think Jerry Lawler got the win the last time. But we'll double check here. There's Lawler. And they went to a... Duncum got the win the last time on the tour. So Jerry Lawler is going to win this time. And of course, the fans would have just seen on television when these two went to a double countout. So they are excited to see this match come to their town. All right, here's Oliver and Summers versus the Midnight Express. And of course, Oliver and Summers got the win the last time. So we know we're going to have them go 30 tonight. We're going to have the Midnight Rockers go over. And this feud has also far surpassed my expectations. We're going to have Shawn Michaels get the win for his team. This one's going to be an epic. And we've been getting some good numbers with these tag matches, and it's been fun. So we are all set. Our normal time is here, and we're ready to rock. Let's go ahead and start the show. All right, Candi Devine, of course, gets the win. She scores a nice 50 there. Candi Devine, of course, a former World Women's title holder. Moving along here, the Destruction Crew and the Top Guns get a 48. But in case you didn't notice, there is no red text of doom. So we got that going for us. Next, we have Richter and Martel. We experimented, gave them a little bit longer. They scored a 69. That's about the same what they normally score. In fact, that's the exact same score as the last time because I told you to keep your comments to yourself with the 69. And I'll do it again. And another excellent score here for a women's match. And of course, Baron von Raschke gets the win here with the claw, 60 overall. Wojokowski and McDaniel get a 79. Of course, Wojokowski gets the win. And Wojokowski's penalized for inconsistency. McDaniel for declining physical ability. But this is right about what they've been scoring, which is a really good score for a mid-card match. And look at this one. Man, they just never fail to perform, these two. 87 overall, Robinson versus Gagne. And of course, Robinson gets the win, but he does not get the title. So Robinson is penalized for declining physical ability. And we're rolling right along here to whoa. Big score. Big score, and might be the biggest score between these two. Well done here. 92 overall. Excellent. They're probably going to outscore the main, but that's okay. I'll take it. And Bobby Duncum is still not showing his age here. This is terrific. Terrific score. We got a sellout here in the Civic Auditorium. And we're moving along here to our main event. I'm going to say 84 to 87 for the main. The semi is definitely going to outscore it. We're moving over. 84. Did I call it or did I call it? So it looks like the only thing that hurt us here was Rip Oliver. He's just not that popular in the Midwest yet, but that could change. So we get that 84 overall. We should get a nice popularity boost here. And terrific. I think we know who the MVPs are of this show. 84 overall. Well done. And we are pointing out Bobby Duncum. We are pointing out Billy Robinson. And we are pointing out Jerry Lawler. And Bobby Duncum, great performance. Jerry Lawler, great performance. And Billy Robinson, good performance. And the only reason Billy Robinson's getting a good performance is because sometimes he's a pain in the ass for us. All right. Duncum's pleased, Robinson's pleased, and Lawler is pleased. And there he is, Sean Baxter, with that crazy hair. You know where the modern day Hook wrestler got his hairstyle ideas from. And he must have been watching old Sean Baxter videos. All right, from here, from Nebraska, we're going to be moving on to Colorado, everybody. And as you know, we've had a lot of success in the Colorado territory. And I expect nothing less, especially with Iron Sheik and Sergeant Slaughter on top. Demolition Smash was on TV last night. Did you see that? He performed well. That's what they said. All right, let's check our emails here. Debbie Combs, of course, is going to be gone. We're going to lose her. And All-Star Wrestling was showing a nice score there. Very nice. Devine is tired. So let's take a look at what's going on here. Good. We got our... We're going to score Randy Rose exclusive here. So that is good for us. That means he's not going to work for anybody else. And that's going to help us with his constant fatigue. And Ricky Rice is looking for a pay increase. He wants to make up to 150. So we'll deal with that. And we're still waiting on our man here, Stan Lane, to make his decision if he wants to come over and work for us. It's not going to be an exclusive. We're just looking to use him. So we have Ricky Rice pay to address. We still have Steve Kern pay to address. And we got to deal with Randy Rose, his pay to address. So we'll deal with those. Let's take a look around here. You know what we're going to do? Let's take a look at some female wrestlers here and see who we can get to replace Debbie Combs. I'd like to check unemployed wrestlers first, see if there's anybody good out there or decent. And max age, let's say 45. Devil Masami was the real deal. Devil Masami was really good. I don't think she can work in the USA. See that? That's the mistake I made. So all we have is Mad Maxine, who's out of the business, and Diamond Lil, who's a midget. I'm sorry, little person. I can't call her midget anymore. Let's go back to Annie, and let's take a look here and see. Well, first thing I know is we are going to plug in Malia Hosaka for Debbie Combs. But we still got Debbie Combs for a couple weeks. And, you know, I just can't. So then we're going to have to find a new enhancement talent. Now, Andy Austin is a good opportunity here. She's a female wrestler doing some work for Windy City. We can bring her in to do jobs. And she is married to one of the hangmen here. So we're going to give her a handshake deal, no iron claws, per show, $40. We're going to offer a deal for ongoing to do jobs for us. And yeah, that's the offer we'll make. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to bring in Andy Austin. And let's make the adjustment right now. Debbie Combs was good. It's a shame to lose her. And we're going to plug in Malia Hosaka. She's done a good job for us as enhancement. And we're going to plug in Andy Austin. All right, there you have it, folks. That's how you make it happen in the TEW when you take a loss. And that's going to do it for this episode. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow to feature our show that's going to be in Denver. Denver never disappoints. And for those of you that haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button. Give us a like and share this video with your friends. Also, go to facebook.com/groups/1987 Supermod and join us in conversation about all things 1987 Supermod. Last but not least, if you would like version 7.0, go to braddrake.net, drop me a line, and I'll be more than happy to send you the link. That'll take you over to where you can find our picture pack and our database. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.